Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Kenny Law, and I'm here with Pokemon Sun and Moon. Uh, the series episode. Let me check, guys, because I want to get this right. I think it is like 26. I think it's 26. So we'll just go with 26. So this was the title of it is Farewell Sophocles. Now I just want to give y'all an update. I have everything checked on my computer, so it's not my webcams and it's not the computer. Well, it is the webcam, but I have to call Logitech again. Yeah, they get on my nerves. I could be doing voiceovers for you guys, but I'm gonna just go ahead and finish doing them like this, giving them to you until I get everything situated. So let's get into the episode. The episode was good. It was a filler, as you can tell, but it did have something happen in it. What it is, Sophocles is he finds out that his parents were about to move, but it wasn't what he thought. We'll get into that in a minute. So the whole episode, he's basically feeling sad that they were talking that he's gonna be leaving the school, he's gonna leave Ash and the gang, and they're actually so when he see them, he's in tears. He doesn't want to say anything. Togedemaru finally understands because he had to show her what happened. Once they found, they're in school, he's dozing, he's in a daze, like, how am I going to tell them, because even when he met up with Ash, he didn't even tell him anything. So it's like, okay, I'm scared. I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know how they're going to take it. So he's basically like, I just want to, don't want to go. And that's how everybody, when you're a child, that's how you are. When you, even adults most of the time, when you've gotten yourself into a space where you're comfortable, you got friends, and you're into a routine, but then you have to move, it's not fun. Trust me, it's not fun. And I'm gonna end up be moving again in January, so basically it's not fun. So the thing is, everything is like, everything is, how do I want to say? He's just like really going, I'm lost for words. He's basically, like one of those kids that just don't want to leave. So, Togedemaru, they were about to do a race, and Togedemaru gets so upset, just break out and go and chasing Pikachu, and he finally comes out and tell them that he's moving, and they're all like, well, Ash got happy because he was like, instead of making this a downer party, let's turn it into a farewell party, and everybody have a good time. So everybody was like, okay, cool. So they go off and try to start playing in the party. He goes home. Well, before he goes home, Kiawe takes him somewhere on Kala Island, not too far from a volcano, and he shows them this hot spring, and I mean it is hot. So I don't know what was the because I was, oh wait, this was like his time to bond with the gang. So he was showing him like this little hot spring where where he comes and and trains a little bit. And Togedemaru was about to touch it, but it was way too hot. So that was his little outing with Kiawe. So he gets home, come to find out he ain't moving. His parents tell him we're not going anywhere. But he actually walked in at the tail end when he heard move. So he's freaking out now. I done told everybody that I'm moving. Now we're not. What am I gonna do, guys? This is, and he even have I don't even want to, if I call it a dream or a nightmare, where everybody got upset with him. So he was like, so he was in school, and everybody comes up to him, and he's freaking out because he's like, I want to tell him, but I don't know how. So Lana takes him out on a little trip with her, and it's basically she taking him out to the sea on Mele Mele, Mele Mele Sea, and you see he see how beautiful it is, and then he come to see a Waylord out there, and I thought it was really cool. But she was trying to cheer him up, but basically it wasn't working. But this time he knows he ain't moving, so he's like, okay, what do I need to do? They think I'm moving, but I'm not. What am I gonna do? But my thing is, I want to know how they're gonna actually break them off to become trial captains, because Ash already got one Z crystal and he's already cleared one trial and one kahuna. It's almost time for him to get ready to move on to Akala Island, and he's already got 4 Pokemon. He's got 4 Pokemon, is about to move off to Akala Island. How are they gonna branch off to become the trial captains, so that way he can go ahead and continue on his island trials? Because basically he's got to do something. Because the story, I mean, I kind of really wanted to move forward, but I do understand why we're taking, because Sun and Moon is a very, very different platform than the other 6 generations where we always had gyms. This time they're taking it to the point where he doesn't have to actually basically move on so fast. They want to kind of get him stagnant, kind of, get his team together, but then, basically take his time, relaxing, going to school, something he hasn't done. And this is something he hasn't done, so I'm all for it. But it's almost time for him to get, y'all, it's about to rain really bad. But so, I'm kind of wanting him to kind of move on a little bit too. So now, he gets back to school. Everybody, telling him he's got they got somewhere to go. They can't hang out because they're planning a party for him. So they all run, but Ash finds out, Ash wanted to get him a gift. He's trying to figure out what can he, because he had 2 T-shirts and a pair of socks that he couldn't fit. So, Rotom Dex told him, why don't we go find him a Pokemon? And he showed him a blanked out picture of the Pokemon that he wants to go and get, which was, Charjabug. So he was like, okay, let's go. So, he have his, Pokemon split up, and they all go and, locate a Charjabug. So Litten and Rockruff found one. So he goes to pick it up, and he got shot. So he goes over to Mallory's Mallow. Why did I say Mallory? He goes over to Mallow's restaurant, and come to find out they're actually throwing him a party. So he's like really, so he's there early, so everybody's coming in, and he's like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, he's like happy, but he's like, I don't know what to do because I got to tell him. So they get this whole feast prepared, but Satoshi / Ash is not there. So Satoshi runs in with the case, and Mallow chews him out because she's like, you're late, and why are you late? So he was like, I was getting a present for Sophocles. So they go outside, and it's a Charjabug. So, he battles and captures the Charjabug. And at the end, he breaks down and starts crying and telling them all that he's not moving. And they were even happier because now even though they gave him a party, he thought they were going to be mad, but they weren't mad. So that was basically the episode, guys. It wasn't bad. It was filler, which like I said, it's almost time for Ash to start moving on, to progress into the story. But I know it'll be a year in November that the show started. So it's gonna probably be, he's gonna probably like toward the midsummer. I estimate between the midsummer or close to fall when he's ready to move on to the next island. But you guys tell me how y'all felt about the whole episode. It was good. I like it. Like I said, there's not been a Sun and Moon episode so far I have not enjoyed. Some of them were boring, I'm not going to lie, but there's not been one I did not enjoy. And it's like I said, it's mostly comedy, so, I'm not too upset with that. So y'all tell me how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I actually got a Patreon, guys. So there's a lot of things I want to do for my Patreon subscribers that go over to Patreon. So there's a lot of things that I have planned coming for you guys as well. So continue to stay tuned to the channel because I got a lot coming. So have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday with the with Cool Rangers. Trust me, this one probably would be. This one might be a little boring, but I'm still gonna review it because it was a good. I love the show. So I'll see you guys later.